So your loved ones are dealing with some health challenges and you want to help them. This is difficult. But in this video, I'm going to show you some things to do to help motivate them to improve their health and things not to do. And we're going to get started right now. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Glenn Harrison, and welcome to this week's segment of Why. This is where we take just a few minutes to answer some of the most common health-related questions that I see in my office every day. So the question is actually a common inquiry. Now we all have loved ones, there's always people we care about, and the more we learn about our health, and I see this a lot in my existing patients, they start improving and they figure things out and they know what they need to do, and they see the product and they see the outcome of their work. And then they have a loved one that has been struggling and bouncing around the medical system over and over and over. And they're like, Dr. Harrison, you need to help my XYZ friend, family, whoever. They need your help. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So I get, that we have to have a talk about this. So this video is designed for people who are worried about loved ones, who have health challenges and want them to get better. So there's going to be, unfortunately, they have to take the initiative. They have to do it. Doesn't matter how much we want the best for our significant others and our loved ones, but it's all about them. So I'm going to show you a few things to do and not to do, and I've personally made these mistakes myself with my own family. So here goes. So the first thing, and this is hard, very hard in fact, it's the hardest, and I've made this mistake, don't lecture. So if you have a loved one and they're struggling with, say, cardiovascular issues and high cholesterol and all of these things, and maybe they're at risk of a heart attack, maybe they already had a heart attack, and you're like, okay, honey, you got to do this and this and this, and just do this because this will help, and you will start lecturing and they will pull away from you. You will lose. They're never going to, even if they have a problem, they're never going to ask. There's going to be less chance that they're going to ask for help when you start lecturing. So what do? Stand there helplessly? That's what it feels like, but that's not what you're going to do. You're going to take, hopefully, some of this. What you really want to do is, that takes us to number 2. So don't lecture, that's number 1. Don't be a drill sergeant. Number 2, lead by example. So if they're struggling with these things, but they're able to see that you're holding the line of your lifestyle pieces, your efforts, and all of that, with time, you'll inspire them. You will inspire them, but don't give them your opinion unless they ask. Don't give them advice unless they ask. This is the worst thing to do. Let them ask, and when they ask, then you can offer. So number 1, don't lecture. Number 2, don't lead by example and hold the line in what you need to do for your health. It'll wear off on them, especially if you're around them. Now, if you're not around them, this is the other thing. Give them the tools. So you're not going to say, okay, I don't know, watch Dr. Harrison's video on XYZ health problem. This is going to help you. They might not care anything about any of that yet. But when there's the opportunity, when they ask, slide a little bit of information in. Give them some tools. Maybe there's a dietary piece that they know they need to follow, or you believe they need to follow, or their doctor told them they needed to follow. And then they start getting inspired. Slide them, say, hey, I have some resources. I have some great information. Are you interested? Always ask for permission when you give your opinion. Are you interested in that? I might have a strategy. If you're interested, let me know. It sounds weird. It sounds uncomfortable when you first ask that, asking for permission to give your opinion, but I tell you, it doesn't matter what part of life that works. Few people will say, no, I don't want to know. And they might not use it, but it opens the door. And then you can also say, this is what I do, and this is how it's helped me. So number 1, don't lecture. This is the worst. Again, I've done this with family. Number 2, lead by example. Hold the line, and you will inspire them even when you don't realize you're doing it. And then the third one, provide tools when the opportunity presents itself, and ask permission. before you offer the tool. That could be video content, could be information, could be, you know, come down, I'm cooking this meal, it's really good for, again, my cholesterol. You should come down, have a meal, and I'll show you how I made it if you're interested. And they might, and then they'll see it's possible, and then they'll see there's opportunity for improvement. So this is a bit of a sensitive topic for many, because I have a lot of people reach out to me, people that I've worked with, or just random people that are looking for functional medicine, and then they say, okay, you know, you got to call my husband. Unfortunately, that's not going to work unless I had a magic pill, which doesn't exist. But it can be very helpful, and the biggest thing is to not feel helpless when we're watching our loved ones deal with these issues, okay? Because we want to lecture, and then they will pull away from us. It's the last thing we want, okay? So hopefully these are helpful. You're not going to be helpless. You're going to inspire, you're going to motivate, and you're going to ask for permission when they're ready to give them the information. So anyway, again, I hope this was helpful. If you are struggling with any chronic challenges, chronic issues, and looking for answers, there's a link below. You can actually schedule, get directly on my calendar, and we can have a free 15-minute conversation to learn about your case and see if I can help. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful. I look forward to talking to you next day, where we're going to answer the why to another health-related question. Have a great day.